Goddesses and werewolves, I go by the name of Khleo Thomas, aka Mr. Slick Living. Now, just the other day, I asked you guys to dig really deep in your memory files and tell me your 3 favorite kids meals you got from a fast food chain. I gave my top 3, I look in the comments, and when I say I was hit in the nostalgia veins, you guys brought it all back to me. So today I'm gonna highlight 3 more toys from my childhood that I got inside of a kid's meal. Tell me if you guys remember these. I saw this comment the most: the Hercules Plates from McDonald's. Marketing at its finest. The story takes place in ancient Greece. A lot of Greek artifacts were on plates, and what did McDonald's do? They rolled out a variety of them. You got Megara, you got Pegasus, you got Herc, you got Zeus, you got the Muses. Very important to highlight the Muses on these plates as well. As many of you may know, Hercules is not one of my favorite films. I don't like it. I never did. I realized it very early that most people only like the Muses when it comes to the Hercules film. But the overall story, people really aren't attached to. I've caught a lot of backlash about this, but that's not what this video is about. We'll talk about it another day. There is nothing at all any of you can say or do to change my mind about the fact that Hercules is not a top 5 Disney animated classic. Moving on. The Tiny Toon Adventures flip cars from McDonald's. Oh my god, I had 2 of these. I think every single time McDonald's did something car related with their toys, it just worked. And it wasn't just like a regular Hot Wheels car. They always figured out a way to flip it somehow to make it 10 times cooler. This is the one I for sure had. You had Plucky on one side, you would push him in and flip the car over, and it would be Babs Bunny on the other side. My chest, y'all taking me back, man. But what about the Power Rangers movie toys from McDonald's? 1995, they rolled these out, and let me tell you, you were the happiest kid alive. If you didn't have a Power Rangers toy, this was your best bet at getting a Power Rangers toy. I remember our mom taking me and my brother to McDonald's to get our hands on these toys. I think I ended up with the Blue Ranger, and my brother ended up with the Black Ranger. The fact that the toy came in its little Megazord, and I do remember a watch. I do remember this for some odd reason. The Power Morpher buckle, that seems familiar to me. I don't think I ever had that, but that seems familiar. So were they in? Yes, oh my god, we for sure had that. Kadeem, if you're watching this, do you remember that toy? We for sure had that. Let's just call it what it is. Everybody was into Power Rangers. So when they rolled out the toys, you had to get your hands on one, because if you couldn't get your hands on one of these, this was the next best bet. Who remembers these Power Ranger toys? Who remembers these though? I never had one of these in my collection, but let me tell you, that is the coolest toy design by far till today. I stand by it. You would press the little button and they would go from their regular versions to their versions with the helmet on. They transformed into Power Rangers right in your hands. It was amazing. But there was one flaw to this design. It was the fact that the Yellow Ranger and the Pink Ranger ended up with linebacker shoulders. They couldn't make them petite, so they just had the same body as the guys. It was kind of weird considering everybody seemed to have a crush on the Pink Ranger. Why did we all like Kimberly? I don't know. I can't figure it out. I was definitely more into the Yellow Ranger. This has opened up a door for a discussion we're going to have in another video. We're going to talk about the fact that we all of us, we did the Red Ranger wrong. All of us did Jason wrong. Because as soon as that Green Ranger showed up, we all jumped ship. We ain't been loyal since we were in elementary school. We don't know the meaning of loyalty. We don't know the meaning of ride or die. We're going to talk about that in another video. Those were 3 more of the best kids meal toys from our childhood. If you remember any more of them, please leave a comment below and let me know so I can go look them up. Remember guys, stay healthy, stay safe. Goddesses and the werewolves always stay on the hunt.